So in the last lecture we have seen what is polarizing angle. Now we have to discuss the next part of the Brester's law. So this is the figure. This is incident ray AD, BC reflected ray. The symbol itself suggests that it is completely polarized, and this is refracted ray B. Now, according to Brester's law, mathematically it is equal to mu is equal to tan B. So now we have to show that this reflected ray BC and refracted ray BD are mutually perpendicular. So in the examination, the question is like this: show that the reflected ray and refracted ray are mutually perpendicular to each other on the basis of Brester's law. Another type of question is state and explain Brester's law. So suppose this is the mathematical equation, mu is equal to tan. Its law can be stated already. The refractive index of the medium is numerically equal to tangent of polarizing angle. The condition is this incident angle of incidence must be equal to polarizing angle. So according to Snell's law, mu is equal to sin r upon sin r. This is the Snell's law of refraction. Say this is equation number 2. Now comparing 1 and 2, left sides are equal, therefore we get sin I upon sin r is equal to tan P using these two equations 1 and 2. This can be written as sin I upon sin r is equal to sin P upon cos P, because as we know that tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta. Instead of theta, we are denoting letter P for the polarizing angle. So sin P upon cos P, sin I upon sin R is equal to sin P upon cos P. As polarizing angle is nothing but it is equal to angle of incidence. Therefore, or since sin I is equal to sin P, because angle I is equal to angle P. As numerators are equal, therefore we get sin R is equal to cos P. Denominators are also equal. Cos P can be written as sin of 90 minus P. Sin R is equal to sin 90 minus P. That is, angle R is equal to 90 minus P angle. Therefore, angle R plus P is minus P is taken to the left side. R plus P is equal to 90 degree. Now, from figure, this is angle P. This is angle R. R plus P is equal to 90 degree. This total angle is 180 degree. Therefore, we can say that, or from figure, using the geometry of the figure, we can say that angle CBT, this angle, this total angle is 180 degree. We have proved this angle plus this angle is equal to 90. Therefore, remaining angle CBD must be equal to angle CBD must be equal to 90 degree, which means that this reflected ray and refracted ray are perpendicular to each other. At that time, this reflected ray, which is completely polarized, and when this ray is completely polarized, reflected ray is completely polarized, the angle of incidence is nothing but it is polarizing angle. This is about the Brester's law. So once again, there are two types of questions on this article. First is simple state and explain Brester's law. At that time you have to write first statement, then draw this figure, explain what is polarizing angle, and then by using the geometry we can prove angle CBD is equal to 90 degrees, which means that reflected ray and refracted ray are perpendicular to each other. And another type of question is show that reflected ray and refracted ray are perpendicular to each other by using Brester's law. The condition is that when these two rays are perpendicular to each other, this angle of incidence must be equal to polarizing angle. What is polarizing angle? Polarizing angle is nothing but angle of incidence at which the reflected ray is completely polarized. The polarization, amount of polarization depends on this angle of incidence. So this is about Brester's law. In the next lecture, we will discuss about the next phenomenon of light, that is interference of light.